What's going on, guys? ChaseWins.com coming at you with a little Cadillac cam for Thursday. But since we're doing something a little bit different on the free plays this week, let's talk about some stuff that we've had. Just the other day, gave out 2 free plays on a futures game coming up this weekend, or 2 futures games, excuse me. One going Friday night in college football and one going Saturday in college football. We are going to do another college football, another underdog. So both of them that we've done this week so far have been underdogs. We're going to do another one the same way. And some people may not like that, being there's 2 football games on tonight. We got one in college involving Arkansas State and App State, and then the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants playing the NFL tonight for Thursday Night Football. We have got action in both those games. They are on the premium list. They are for the paid clients, and I am not going to give one of those out for free today. We're going to do another underdog bet for this weekend so you can lock it in early before the line moves, because I could see the line moving. This is one I think would be more likely to stay put. But if it does move, I think it will move against us. So we want to lock this one in quick if you want to play it. But I've gotten a ton of feedback from people that love the fact that we're giving out weekend plays early in the week for games that are not only underdog plays, and even if we did favorites, people love the idea of being able to lock that game in at the best value you can get it at, quite a few days ahead of time. So we're going to do that again today, this week. I'm not going to complain whatsoever because we are still profitable. Monday, we did drop our free play, but we on the premium card, we did win the Kansas City Chiefs. So a 1-on-1 day there, you drop your little 10% juice. So following our scale, my system that I give out, if you bet whatever your 1 unit equivalent is per premium, 3 unit per top play, you would have gone 1-on-1. And then on Tuesday, we had 1 play in game 1 of the World Series, and we cashed that one. That was the top play. So that put us over into nice profitability there. Last night, we went 1-on-1 again. I was not going to fade the Dodgers last night. And in my write-up, I even said that if there's any game that the Rays have any advantage, any upper hand, any chance of really being able just to kind of silence the Dodgers and be able to take a win based on their own merits and not mistakes of the Dodgers, that last night was it. But you're not going to give me $1.15 with the Tampa Bay Rays. I don't care what success they've had this year and how great it is. You're not gonna give me $1.15 and make me fade the Dodgers. I'm sorry. There's no value in that. You want to start talking about giving me 135, 140, something like that? We'll talk all day long. Because as I told my partner last night, I said, if that game would have been 140, I would have hopped on the Rays without question, just because of the market value. But there was none there. So to lay $1.30 with a team that is just heads and tails better in every way, I'm sorry, I'm not going to pass that up. We did drop that, but we did take the over. We took a half unit on that, so it was a half bet. But that, saved a little damage control there with the 1 loss we had, so we went 1-on-1. We're still profitable for the week as long as you follow the system, and we don't plan on stopping. So again, as I preach, it's not always about wins and losses, because we're 3 full days into the week. We're 1-1 2 days, and then of course we're 1-0 in 1 day. So yes, we've won, but it's not even about the wins and losses. It's always and only ever about profit, and that's all it'll ever be about. So think about that. All these people that go, oh well, we're 8-1 the last 9. I don't care about your last 9. Give us your last 90. And not only that, who cares about the 8-1? Let's get the details of that one, and let's see how much you've actually made. That's all it's about. So anyway, we have action in 2 football games tonight, both that are on the board. The World Series is on a day break. It'll be back tomorrow, and so we will definitely have a play in Game 3, I am sure. I'm still waiting on bullpen information. There's really not much out there. Obviously, we know who the starting pitchers are going to be, or who they should be. And it looks like Charlie Morton will go in for the Rays, which is what I'm actually hoping will happen. Because if it does, it sets the Dodgers up to play them the way they have wanted to play them. Now, I'm not saying that gives the Dodgers an upper hand, because they're not going in with their best foot forward, as are the Rays not. This is actually going to be more of an equal game than any game thus far in the World Series if this stays. But it will allow the Dodgers to stay on track, which they were not able to do against the Braves. They could not stay in the rotation they had put forward to play that 7-game series. They were out of whack in Game 2. Game 1 stretched them so thin but luckily it was terrible bullpen guys, per their standard. But it stretched them so far out of whack that in Game 2, nothing even started the way they wanted it to. This is the game where if they can go into Game 3 and do what they want to do with their starting pitcher, they're on track to have the entire series, at least as far as how they laid it out, can go like that. So that's a big deal. So we'll wait and see what happens there. But the futures pick, we're going to go back with another underdog. Troy versus Georgia State. Georgia State is on the road as an underdog. They're catching 3 right now. You can get it at 3.5 in a couple of offshore spots. William Hill's got it at 3, so that's what I'm going to give you because that's what I played. But if you can catch it at 3.5, God bless you. Absolutely do so. You are getting tremendous value there. Now, Georgia State, are they a better team than Troy? No, they're not. Truth be told, if you really want to look at the numbers, they're not even close. But here's the thing about it. Troy, look at their record. It's impressive. I'll give them that. But look at who they've played. And look at the mismatch that has been there with the teams they've played. Then look at Georgia State, who has not had as impressive of a resume this year. But they have gone out there and played teams more to their caliber. If you look at Georgia State, the way they play, how they play, just the style they play, everything about them, Georgia State and Troy are very similar football teams. Now again, who has more talent? Troy has more talent. Who is the better football team? Troy is the better football team. And they're not just the better football team by 3 points. They're the better football team on paper by, 2 touchdowns. But here's what they are not. They are not so far apart and so different from Georgia State that Georgia State won't come in with a great game plan. Because Georgia State knows the team. They know them because they are them. They're just a younger, less experienced version. But anytime you see something like that with 2 teams that are at the same level, that are basically the same team, just one's more experienced and more talented, and a lot of that talent comes from experience, you always see the other team coming in with a game plan they never steer away from, no matter how the game's going, and they always put up a tremendous fight. And I'll give you this, one other edge in the favor of Georgia State, they are much better coaching. Their offense is a lot more aggressive. May not show it on paper, but go watch a game and you cannot disagree with me. So I'm going to be honest with you. This is another game where I see this as an active live dog, and I'm going to take the 3 points with Georgia State over Troy, as I could definitely see them winning outright. That's your free play, guys. I love you. I'll see you back for another video tomorrow, and we'll get into more future stuff. May give a free play out for tomorrow in a game that comes tomorrow. We'll just see. But we'll be back for more videos. See you guys. Go to chasewins.com and jump on a package. Thanks.